Alright, hello everyone. Today my topic is tasty moment. I want to ask you guys a question. What are the most important factors of the food experience? Most people might say tasty or delicious. However, I think the tasty moment of the food is not only just about the delicious or tasty, but also something you might not notice. Here's the four things. First, the smelling. When people drink tea or coffee, you will find your flavor can stand a very long time around your mouth. So why is that? What's the reason for that? That's because the sense of your taste and smell are getting confused. In the end of your nose, nasal cavity, which is in the end of your nose, and the tongue sense area of your tongue is quite close. So that's why you get confused. You'll find that your tea or coffee is quite tasty, but it's actually not just about the tasty, but also the smell matters. And secondly, your vision. I think most people will concede that your vision will affect your flavor. Here's the research. There's a group of people tasked with 2 cups of water. The one is pink and the other one is green. For the pink one, it's 10% sugar less, and the research asked people to choose which one is sweeter. And guess what? The answer is pink one, even though the sugar is 10% less. So the color does affect your tasty. And third one, it sounds really interesting. The expectation. The expectation does affect your flavor. Here's the story in the restaurant. There's a chef have so much confidence to his new recipe of the dessert. He's called crab ice cream. I mean, it sounds weird, right? So when this name shown on the menu is called crab ice cream, and the customer review that, it tastes too salty. But when the restaurant changed the name from crab ice cream to salty ice cream, and the interesting thing is that customer reviews are so delicious. That's the same things, because the only difference is the name shown on the menu. It just changed the expectation from the customer. It's kind of an A/B test in the restaurant. And the fourth one, your memory. The research has shown that people will only remember the best or worst moment, and also the last moment. So when people come into a restaurant, the food experience starts from the door. Even though the service or the table or the environment of the whole restaurant will affect that. So here's my question. When was the last time you have the tasty experience and moment? For my memory, my family used to have a really bad relationship. And we don't talk to each other around 3 years. Sounds quite long, right? And one day, we decided to reconcile together. And I prepare my food for them. And now I cannot remember the taste of my food, but I remember that I used sous vide technique, which is quite fresh, because I want to use the fresh flavor to make them memorize that our relationship is refreshed again. So in the round table, the wrong things were eliminated. So I'm going to give you the homework today. Can you create a tasty moment for your friend or someone is important to you? Give the time back to Toastmaster.